how did Hollywood's s.exual hara.ssment scandals affect the nominations? As sexual misconduct scandals continue to rock Hollywood, the 2018 Golden Globes nominations celebrated female characters overcoming trauma and toxic men, while snubbing several movies and TV shows whose male stars were among the accused. But among the biggest surprises of Monday's nominations was the Hollywood Foreign Press Association's warm embrace of All the Money in the World, which cut Kevin Spacey from his starring role following the mounting accusations against the disgraced actor. Perennial Globes favorites House of Cards and Transparent were likely hurt by their leading men's harassment scandals, earning 0 nominations. Meanwhile, shows and movies with storylines involving sexual violence were among the morning's biggest nominees, including Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri and Big Little Lies. More, who got nominated for Golden Globes? Here's the full list for 2018 Golden Globes: The Shape of Water, Big Little Lies. Top nominations. Biggest snubs: Wonder Woman, Tiffany Haddish, The Big Sick. In early November, director Ridley Scott and movie studio Sony made the unprecedented decision to completely remove Spacey from the film about the kidnapping of 16-year-old John Paul Getty III, bringing in Christopher Plummer to reshoot his part, says J. Paul Getty. As Monday's nomination showed, the gamble paid off, with All the Money in the World earning 3 Globes nominations, including Best Supporting Actor for Plummer and Best Director for Scott. Michelle Williams, who plays J. Paul Getty's daughter-in-law and was brought back for reshoots after Plummer's hiring, also scored a nomination for Best Actress in a Drama. More, Kevin Spacey cut out of All the Money in the World following assault allegations. 2 shows that may have been affected by the Hollywood scandals are House of Cards and Transparent, both of which also received lukewarm critical reception for this year's seasons. Beyond All the Money in the World, Spacey's Hollywood fallout extended into the television categories. House of Cards, the actor's former Netflix drama that previously was nominated for 8 Golden Globes, failed to earn a single nomination this year for its 5th season, which premiered in May. Both Spacey and his former co-star Robin Wright won Globes for their starring roles on the show, Wright in 2014 and Spacey in 2015. Netflix recently announced that Spacey's character Frank Underwood will not be appearing in the 6th and last season of House of Cards, set to premiere in 2018, which will instead focus on Wright's Claire Underwood. Spacey wasn't the only disgraced Hollywood actor to impact his show's awards season chances. Transparent, Jill Soloway's Amazon comedy, failed to earn any nominations for its 5th season, which premiered in September, following former star Jeffrey Tambor's departure from the show following sexual harassment claims. Transparent has been nominated 7 times previously, and won the Globe for Best Musical or Comedy Television Series in 2015, with Tambor taking home the prize that year for Best Musical or Comedic Actor. The show's future remains in doubt following Tambor's announcement that he will not appear in the show going forward, after several women, including Transparent actress Trace Lyatt, accused the actor of inappropriate behavior. More, House of Cards to resume production in early 2018, sends Kevin Spacey related. Transparent star Jeffrey Tambor and show's fate still unclear, starring Frances McDormand as a mother seeking justice for her daughter's rape. Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri has been praised for its cultural prescience in the wake of the Harvey Weinstein scandal. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association seemed to agree on Monday, awarding the film 6 nominations, including Best Drama and Best Dramatic Actress for McDormand. Review: Frances McDormand gives a brutally great performance in topical Three Billboards. The comedian earned a Globes nod for Best Actress in a Comedy for FX's Better Things, a favorite among critics that has nevertheless been caught up in the misconduct scandal surrounding the show's co-creator Louis C.K. Along with co-creating Better Things with Adlon, C.K. either wrote or co-wrote every episode of the show's 2-year run. Adlon was also involved with C.K.'s FX comedy Louis, co-producing and co-starring on the show for 5 seasons. While Adlon earned an acting nod for Better Things' 2nd season, the show did not receive any additional nominations. More, Pamela Adlon, Louis C.K. on how they manage chaos with Better Things. Pixar's critically adored Coco earned a nomination for Best Animated Movie, despite the ongoing scandal surrounding John Lasseter, the chief creative officer of both Pixar and Walt Disney Animation Studios. Lasseter announced last month that he would be taking a 6-month leave of absence after reports emerged of his alleged sexual misconduct. Review: Joyful Coco breaks from the Pixar pack as a Mexican musical spectacular, especially in the television categories. The Hollywood Foreign Press Association seemed aware of the cultural conversation happening around sexual harassment, honoring an array of female-led stories, particularly involving sexual violence. HBO's Big Little Lies, which won the Emmy's Best Limited Series Award, with storylines about spousal abuse and the aftermath of sexual assault, earned 6 Globes nominations, the most of any TV show. Sexual violence is central to The Handmaid's Tale, Hulu's dystopian Margaret Atwood adaptation that won the Best Drama Emmy this year, which also earned Globes nominations including Best Drama and Best Dramatic Actress for Elizabeth Moss. Nominated alongside Moss in the Best Dramatic Actress category is Katherine Langford, the young star of Netflix 13 Reasons Why, whose character is deeply affected by her sexual assault. Other nominees including Alison Brie for Glow, Maggie Gyllenhaal for The Deuce and Rachel Brosnahan for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel depict female characters grappling with, and often overcoming, various constraints of the patriarchy of their respective eras, from Brosnahan's 1950s housewife and Gyllenhaal's 1970s independent woman prostitute to Brie's 1980s amateur wrestler. More: HBO's Big Little Lies gets second season with Witherspoon, Kidman to return.